Hi, good evening, everyone. This is Maurice Foley from Black Travel Expo. We're going to give it a few more minutes for a few more people to trickle in, and then we'll start the program shortly. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Sorry about that. I just did not know which camera to click on. So, can everyone hear me? Thumbs up out there. My guests are sitting on the side here. Can you guys hear me? Wonderful. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Maurice Foley. I am the founder and CEO of the Black Travel Expo. So, if you all do not know about the Black Travel Expo, I started it a few years ago off of an article that I read regarding Black leisure travelers in the United States and how much spending power they had in 2019. This was all pre-COVID, and that was approximately 109 billion US dollars that Black leisure travelers were spending. So I said, wait a minute. I go to travel conferences and expos, and I rarely saw consumers there. I saw a lot of other businesses, and I said, well, I'm not having the right conversations with the right people, and those were my fellow travelers. So I came up with the Black Travel Expo so that we could first see each other, meet each other, talk about our travel experiences, and find out who's who in the Black travel industry, because there is a Black travel industry that's alive and well. A part of the programming that I wanted to include in the Black Travel Expo was exhibitors. Who are our Black businesses that are out there that are selling products and services? So we're going to have a great lineup of exhibitors this year. And also, we're having a number of panel discussions regarding diversity, equality, inclusion in the travel industry specifically. We're having a panel discussion regarding Black men who travel. We need our voices heard, and we have a different type of experience when we travel as Black travelers, not just as Black men, but all of us as a culture. Another panel discussion we're going to have is surrounding the expat life, those that have moved from the United States to other countries, and we're going to hear their stories. And then we're going to introduce a new panel discussion called Travel Tech Talk. I know all of you have heard of the TED Talk, TED, but this is going to be Travel Tech Talk regarding technology. All right. And we have a number of entrepreneurs that are out there that have started their own digital platforms, their apps, and so on. And we need to know who they are so that we can support those platforms and those businesses. And so it's going to be a fun-filled event. The event is the Black Travel Expo in Atlanta, Georgia, this June 9th, 10th, and 11th at the Gathering Spot. For more information, go to blacktravelexpo.co, as in company, not com, but blacktravelexpo.co. All right. So tonight we're actually going to have a special guest. I'm going to let my host of a moderator of the Black Travel Expo, Tomeka Jones, come in here. And let me just go ahead and unmute her mic and get her on the screen here, and so that she can tell us about our guests that we're having this evening. Tomeka, you're on.
Well, and there is DJ the Money Coach. I didn't even get to bring him on. Hey, DJ. Hey, everyone. So happy to be here. You know what? I'm excited for the Black Travel Expo, but I'm more excited to talk to DJ the Money Coach and, of course, to you, Maurice. But hi, welcome. I'm excited for all this goodness and for this great show.
Well, thank you so much. We're so happy that you're with us tonight.
I guess I should introduce myself. Hi, everyone. I'm Tomeka Jones. I'm an executive producer and host of Travel and Style with Tomeka. Feel free to follow me on my social platforms. And I'm also the brand ambassador and host and moderator for Black Travel Expo. I hope you all are planning to attend for the second annual Black Travel Expo in June. But the fact that you are all here now is even better because we're kicking off the live web series with DJ the Money Coach. So you know what? We should just jump right in. What do you say, Maurice? What do you say,
All
DJ?
right, let's go ahead and just jump in right now. Let me just
Let's
get
unmute
out of this
DJ.
conversation and
So
let you guys handle this. Go for it.
did we unmute DJ because we got to make sure people can hear about
He
all the
is there.
greatness he's gonna deliver. Okay. Hi, DJ.
How you doing, Tomeka? How you doing, Maurice? How's everybody out there?
Good.
Wonderful.
DJ, the Money Coach. I mean, you got to tell everybody about yourself because I know you have followers who know who you are. You've already are sharing all the goodness. But for those people who don't know, can you please tell us about yourself?
Oh, absolutely. So first and foremost, I just want to let everybody know we're all the same at the end of the day. So DJ, the Money Coach, basically boils back to a baseball. I used to be a baseball player, and I also used to coach baseball from traveling teams to high school to elementary teams, as well as I have a financial background. So long story short, about 25 years ago, I found myself as a professional about $60,000 in consumable debt, had a 525 credit score, and my mother in the mid 90s was a victim of predatory lending and also identity theft. So I went to go get a loan for a first mortgage as a professional, and I got turned down for a mortgage, and I got distraught. And then a few years later, like Maurice, I started a small business, and I got turned down for a small business loan. So at that point, instead of folding over and crying, victim, I decided to read a chapter of a book called The Road to Wealth by Susie Orman, and I got myself out of financial debt. I didn't file bankruptcy, Tomeka and Maurice. I just basically followed the steps in the book, got myself out of debt. 5 years later, I actually created a business that actually generated, over $250,000 worth of income. And then I started teaching financial education across the country, started in my church, and then I started teaching to the YMCAs, credit unions, and airports. And from there, over the past 20 years, I've sat down with over 35,000 people individually, and I've worked and done employee benefit enrollments for corporations across the country. And when I was playing baseball and teaching, people called me Coach DJ. So I thought that was a great moniker to go into finances. And then I became DJ the Money Coach. We trademarked it, and then we put it online. And from there, that's what we are. So we teach financial education as DJ the Money Coach and what we call the 7 spheres of money system, Tomeka. And I actually bring professionals to the middle class in accounting, banking, mortgages, financial planning, estate planning to help professionals. And then we translated that into start investing into real estate across the country, from residential, mobile homes to apartments to building resorts in Zanzibar.
Excellent.
Well, congratulations. And you know what? Financial education is so important. So thank you for recognizing your gifts and being able to help thousands of other people. And what I want to make sure, DJ, is it okay if I refer to you as DJ?
Oh,
I
absolutely.
want to make sure that there is a banner so we can check out your website and learn more about all the education that you provide people like myself. And so I want to make sure we have that website, Marie, somewhere where we can make sure that pop that up throughout the live stream.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also, if you guys have questions out there, yes, I love to talk to DJ. I want to learn more about him. And we got Maurice here who's going to share more too. But hey, there are questions that you may want to ask him, and including questions about Zanzibar, right, DJ?
Absolutely. Ask me any question about money. And like Henry Ford said, if I don't know the answer, I know somebody who's an expert that has the answer. One thing we pride ourselves on, Maurice and Tomeka, is that we actually have specialists on our staff that actually have been 15, 20 years in their respective industries. So I have CPA firms, I have law firms, I have financial planning firms that actually have the highest level skill sets that typically accredited investors would use in what's called family office. We bring that down to the middle class to simplify it for professionals like you, me, and Maurice. So any question that you have, if I can't answer it, I've got somebody on dial on speedphone that can answer it for you and give you the best information at the right time when you need it.
Okay, great. Well, we'll make sure that we'll put that website and that information up before we end. But what we're going to do is keep the party going and move on to the next question, which is Zanzibar. You mentioned that, and I want to talk more about Zanzibar. And if people don't know, Zanzibar is in Africa. So this is also good for travel lovers who haven't visited. It's in Africa. And but DJ, you have some good stuff to share with us about Zanzibar.
Oh yeah, first and foremost, because this is the Black Travel Expo. What I want to do is say thank you to Maurice as the founder, that we have exclusively partnered with the Black Travel Expo to give the members, education on Zanzibar, because Maurice has taken professionals across the world on these beautiful bucket list trips. And he and I were talking, and it's funny how we met. Actually, we met through another minority partner that I am involved with, that I believe sponsored one of Maurice's events last year, which is called Tolero. You can see in the background. It's the only 100% Black-owned organic tequila in the world that I know of. I happen to be a minority partner, and we sponsored one of the events. So we exclusively came together after a couple of conversations that we thought was a win-win fit, that we could educate the Black Travel Expo members about Zanzibar itself. Zanzibar is in Tanzania on the east coast of Africa. It actually is similar to Puerto Rico to the United States. It is an island that is parallel to Tanzania, okay? But it is under the government of Tanzania. And it has 1.3 million residents on the island, but on the east coast of Africa in of itself, it has 300 million people. And one of the first things I like to do from an educational standpoint, Tomeka and Maurice, is anybody that's watching this, it's a Black Travel Expo member or should be a member today. So get your tickets to the conference. Pick up this book. It is a business case study called Africa Rising by a doctor who's a PhD from the University of Texas. The great thing about this book, Maurice and Tomeka, is that this book was written in 2011.
Wow.
In 2011, when I went to Zanzibar for the first time, which I've been to Zanzibar 3 times, I met with my partner and he told me about the book while I was there. I came back to the United States. I read the book and I realized, Tomeka, that I had seen 70% of the stuff that was in that book written in 2011 came to reality in 2022. So I got excited. Wow. And here's why I got excited, because most successful businesses are visionaries and they can see the future before it gets here. And I realized that out of the exotic destinations on the globe, Zanzibar was a, unknown gem. And when Maurice and I talked about when he was in South Africa and Cape Town and other destinations, he said, I've been looking to go to Zanzibar. I said, Maurice, guess what? Not only can I bring you to Zanzibar, but I actually own a resort that's being erected in Zanzibar as we speak.
What? Okay. Don't you skip
Yes.
over there now. Give us more.
Yes. So at that point, I think what we should do, if you don't mind, Maurice and Tomeka, why don't we show them a quick spot and we can show them a little bit about what that looks like. It's a short spot and we can come back and I can tell you a little bit more statistics and demographics of why Zanzibar is going to be the next Dubai, better than Mauritius and better than Maldives.
Oh, I love it. Let's show it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
But it's the DJ, the Money Coach in Paradise. That's right. We're live in Zanzibar, baby. But we want to give you the pom-pom lifestyle. You know, plenty of money, peace of mind. Come join us on the beaches of the World Club.
Hello everyone, I am in Zanzibar, Tanzania. I have spent the last week here enjoying just soaking up the natural earth, learning about what this continent has to offer, and eating the best fruit, vegetables, seafood that I've ever tasted in my life. You don't have to spend a lifetime here, but spend some time.
And join us, but you gotta hit that link, baby.
Wow.
Oh my. Okay, so you had me at just the beautiful images, but then she came in with the best seafood. I tried to start looking up my flight right away. Didn't have time. I forgot I'm hosting a show here. Gorgeous. Tell us more, DJ.
Yeah, so as we look at it, like I stated before we played the little spot, everybody that travels with the Black Travel Expo are very sophisticated travelers. They've probably been to Mauritius, they've probably been to Maldives, they've probably been to Iberia. But here's the reality. Those destinations are already been known and frequently traveled to and are very expensive, okay? Zanzibar is so underknown right now that the currency rate, $1, Maurice and Tomeka, is equivalent to 2,300 Zanzibar, dollars. 2,300. Think about that. Okay. So in the book, Africa Rising, the average age in Zanzibar is about 19 years of age. So you have a 5-generation head start to build investments, travel, and everything. And it's a $1.3 billion opportunity for us as Black travelers over the next 5 years. I want to say that again. It's a 1.3 billion. Like Maurice said, he found out about Black travelers spent annually over $100 billion a year in corporate travel. I found out from doing the research that it's a $1.3 billion opportunity just in the next 5 years. And I'm not new to the party because I tried to buy into a resort in Mexico 5 years ago. And 5 years prior to that, I tried to buy into some investments in Las Vegas. So what I try to do is educate our members on where's the next opportunity to grow for generational wealth, and especially for Black professionals like ourselves.
That's right.
Zanzibar is the destination for a lot of reasons. Number one, it's only 5.5-hour flight to Dubai. Dubai just took authority over the Zanzibar International Airport last December.
Oh.
I'm going to say that again. Why is that important? If we know about the Davos conference and what Dubai looked like in 1978, where it was just desert, Dubai is now the #1 opulent playground for the ultra wealthy. Now that they're taking authority over the airport, they're going to make Zanzibar their secondary playground.
Wow.
And like Maurice, if we can get there before everybody else, which is what Wayne Gretzky said. If you know who Wayne Gretzky was, he was the greatest hockey player. He said, "What made you so great, Wayne?" He said, "I got to where the puck was going before it got there." So Maurice is a pioneer that he saw an industry that nobody had any idea was very profitable because blacks were giving their money, and he created the Black Travel Expo. I took my financial background of 20 years and I said, what's the next opportunity for us in travel? And I found it, and then I came together and we married the two. So first thing that we should do is, you're watching this, get your ticket to the conference.
Right.
That's the first thing. My #1 mentor, Dr. George Frazier, he said, membership brings privileges. So get your membership first and foremost. Second, now get the information about why Zanzibar is going to be a better opportunity for you. Here's another thing. 2018, Zanzibar government created the Homeowners Association Condominium Act. My developer is the largest developer on the island, 2 generations. They actually encourage the government to open up investments for foreign investors, specifically in America. And then I tapped in and say, look, I can bring the black investor to Zanzibar. And I took ownership as a minority investor in a $60 million resort that will be open in 2024.
Wow.
So what Maurice and I decided to do is do exclusive trips for the Black Travel Expo members to come with us, Maurice and I, on this trip. So now, what does that 1.3 billion look like? It has 4 different opportunities. The resort is a Trojan horse, Tomeka, because we're going to take that bucket list trip once a year, right? Right now it's tax return time, so we're getting our shekels together and we're taking that one bucket list trip. But wouldn't it be great if I could take that bucket list trip and actually own a piece of paradise before people realize how big paradise is?
Right.
Wow.
Think about that.
That's right.
Let that seep in. But if you're not a member of the Black Travel Expo, you're going to miss the opportunity.
Right.
You see how you connect the dots there?
Yeah. So since you talked about opportunity here, DJ, as you talked about the $1 billion opportunity, what is the opportunity with, you DJ, the money coach, and the Black Travel Expo? And I feel like people are going to be like, wait a minute, did you just skip over the fact that DJ owns some property in Zanzibar? You're not going to tell us how we can get that information? We're going to share it, right, DJ? We're going to share it.
Absolutely.
But first and foremost, and we want to talk about this opportunity with the Black Travel Expo and yourself.
So the opportunity that we tried to figure out, how do you leverage the playing field to give ourselves an unfair advantage? Because, business is like sport. So how do we leverage the playing field? We take an expert that's been doing travel for over 15 years in Maurice, and we hook our bandwagon to his, and he brings the professionals that can get an opportunity to get expensive, great trips at an affordable price and a destination that everybody wants to go back to all the time. Everybody knows Essence Festival, right?
Yes.
Do we know who's the creator of Essence Festival? His name is Mark Morial, used to be the mayor of New Orleans.
Yes.
Over the past 10 years, the Essence Festival created $1.5 billion worth of commerce. But here's the sad fact, Maurice and Tomeka. Mark Morial is not even a 100 millionaire. You know who's making the millions and billions? The Marriotts and all those great guys. So what I said was, let me get a chessboard and play chess, and let me take ownership in Zanzibar from a developer standpoint.
Good for you.
Not from a timeshare, not from fractional shares, but a developer.
Right.
So when I did that, I went out on a limb because I already did the research. You see what I'm saying? So I read the book, and then I read another book because I study businesses. So I studied another book called Good to Great, which talks about the hedgehog concept. It talks about, number one, what's your passion and your skill? Tomeka, you're a journalist and you're a host and a moderator. That's your passion skill. So the second thing is, what's my niche? What is the demographic market I need to service? Right. Guess what? Black Travel Expo brings in high income professionals who have discretionary income that can travel. Now, how do I get those people in front of me? Show them a destination they have not yet heard of, that's exotic, that everybody wants to go to, and that's a niche. Then we marry those together. So what I did was I said, let me pick up the phone and find the #1 player in the Black industry of travel. That's Maurice. So we sat down, had a conversation. I said, Maurice, here's my resort. Here's what I invested. Here's my need. I need to have access to these exceptional Black professionals, and I can give you paradise at a Walmart price.
Love that.
Wait a
Okay. Yes, I had to sing on that note. Okay.
And then Tomeka, at that point, I said, Maurice was like, man, that's great. I said, well, Maurice, that ain't the gym, baby. I said, the gym is in the B2B commerce. He said, what do you mean? I said, Maurice, how much money do your travelers spend on airfare every year going to these exotic destinations? How much are we getting from it? Do they advertise and sponsor us to get on these flights? No. I said, there's one income right there permanent. I said, number 2, when we hit the ground, what's the #1 vehicle we need to get around the island? We need transportation.
That's right.
There's number 2. Then who correlates and actually puts these trips together like Maurice? Concierge services. That's number 3. Then Tomeka, I said, but guess what? When the resort needs to be maintained from a waste management and stuff like that, who handles that business? Like a porta potty. Nobody wants a porta potty, but you want that money that's generated from it.
Right.
So now you have the actual waste management opportunity. And so what I did, Tomeka, I took ownership in an A8 certified Black business that does international waste management, concierge services, and then I said, we're missing the one piece. That's the Black Travel Expo. And then Maurice said, you know what, DJ? This is a marriage made in heaven. I remember when we talked, he said, man, where you been, DJ? And I said, Maurice, where you been?
Well, you can say, I'm saying the same thing. So you can say, Tomeka was like, where you been?
Exactly.
I love
at
this.
the end of the day, it's a $1.3 billion opportunity because transportation is $100 million annually.
That's right.
I'm going to say that again, $100 million annually.
Repeat
And
that again.
Yeah, $100 million.
You said
annually.
Transportation?
Transportation. And since Zanzibar is now kind of becoming a trend of a fad that will become a permanent destination, like Mauritius, like Ibiza, like Maldives, but at 1/5 of the cost, he who gets to the puck before it gets there wins. So we went out and put our shekels in the ground, and then we start looking for great superior partnerships with the Black Travel Expo. So now that we put that together, we're going to bring this marriage together to the members, but they got to get membership in the Black Travel Expo first. And then we're going to do an exclusive trip. Maurice and I and our organization, we're going
and I, what you mean? Maurice and I, slow down.
Tamika, Maurice and I apologize.
And everybody else who's coming to the Black Travel Expo and who's going to be able to check, connected with DJ the Money Coach.
Exactly. So that's really what we're looking to do. And this is not a one-time, this is an annual event. Just like you celebrated the first inaugural event with Black Travel Expo last summer, we're going to celebrate the first inaugural exclusive trip with Black Travel Expo members and DJ the Money Coach, July 18th, July 27th.
And I'm excited.
And that's what we're excited about. So if we can do, let's show them another piece of what that looks like in terms of the business and the travel component that they're going to find out more details in June at the conference. You got to go to the conference.
Let's do it. Let's show it.
Investing in real estate in Zanzibar means opening the doors of unlimited opportunities, reaching out to a market of over 300 million people in East Africa and beyond, along with lucrative incentives to both developers and buyers. Strong economic growth in Zanzibar and the entire East African region, paired with the fast growth of the population, creates an unseen demand for residential as well as commercial real estate. This is an opportunity we offer you to tap in while investing in a safe and secure environment here in Zanzibar, where your capital will appreciate faster than in many places of the world today. I welcome all open-minded individuals to explore the real estate investment opportunities in Zanzibar's lush archipelago. In Zanzibar, we consider the investors as our business partners. Let's sail together to grow our economy and the value of your investment. Welcome all to Zanzibar. Karibuni sana.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So you said, when is this trip? It's not until, did you say July?
Yeah, it's going to be July 18th to July 27th. We actually, in the next 3 minutes, we're going to have our president of travel and business credit. She goes as Financially Free D. She's going to come on and she's going to explain the whole exclusive trip.
Good.
Maurice, Tomeka, DJ the Money Coach together on the trip. We're not going to exclude anybody. What I want to do is apologize for that first.
No, it's okay. Look, I want to be everywhere. You know, I like to be everywhere.
Absolutely. So let me share with the group the exclusive advantages of that $1.3 billion opportunity, because this is where the leverage and field comes from, Maurice, because a lot of times we take these once in a lifetime bucket trips. We have an amazing experience, but we don't realize that we are the ones that are setting that venue on fire. Our culture drives the economy for everybody. So I thought, why not flip the script and incorporate 2 words into our vocabulary? And we're going to talk about this in detail when we do our keynote at the conference on June 10th. It's called equity and ownership. So I want everybody listening to this right now, put down equity and ownership. An experience,
equity and ownership.
But I need to have equity and ownership, because guess what, Tomeka and Maurice? If I have equity and ownership, I still get the experience. But if I just get the experience, I don't have equity and ownership. I create volumes of billions of dollars for somebody else that don't look like me. They repackage and sell my culture back to me, and I just get a pat on the shoulder.
Right.
But what about if I start out with equity and ownership and play chess instead of checkers? So what we have done strategically, because again, I've been doing this for 20 years. I've invested in a multitude of businesses. And what I found in the travel sector, I'll give you an example. Where do we all go for spring break primarily? We go to what? Mexico.
Yeah,
so, Cancun, Playa del Carmen, those type of destinations, right? And this is what people don't understand about resorts that are very successful. Real quickly, there's 2 things that a resort has to have to make it successful long term. Number 1, prime location real estate. Number 2, a theme. What is that? Spring break is a theme. The destination is Cancun, right? Vegas is a destination. The theme is everything that does in Vegas stays in Vegas. And it's a gambling theme. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mardi Gras, which is happening right now. Again, Mardi Gras, destination, New Orleans. Essence Festival, New Orleans. We come together party. So when you put those together in 5 years, you put a winning formula. So what I've discovered, Tomeka and Maurice, 5 years ago, I was invited to a destination called Hotel Iscarre. It's a private-owned hedge fund island in Cancun. And I was at a pre-VIP before it opened up. You know how you, on those lists, do a lot of travel work? Y'all know how that works. So I go to this resort. It's an all-inclusive, and it's $6,000 for 6 days. I'm like, this is expensive. But what I found out is that all the excursions were included. They had a Michelin restaurant. So I'm very excited. I go back the next year, Maurice and Tomeka, and I stay there for 10 days, invest $10,000. This is 2018. At that point, the resort was only halfway developed. The light snapped on. I got in touch with the chief operating officer. I said, how can I invest in this resort? I said, I got 50 to 100 grand. He said, well, 2 things. Are you a resident and citizen of the state of Mexico, country of Mexico? I said, no, I'm not. He said, that disqualifies you. He said, the second one, are you an accredited investor to get introduced to the private hedge fund? I said, I am on that lane. He said, but you don't have citizenship. So I just remembered that, checked it down for future references. How does this apply right now? Hotel Iscarre is in direct parallel to spring break. Like we're in direct parallel to Zanzibar for the travelers. So I brought those together And I said, we're going to capitalize on every piece of that and put this in front of our Black Travel Expo members.
Love it.
So when you get an opportunity, if you have been in America and you have been successful in apartment buildings, you have been successful in real estate, you've been successful in the private travel sector like Maurice, and you're going to send people there, why not go there and become an owner and position yourself? So with the actual Condominium Act of 2018, you can actually become a resident if you own or operate any business or property that's over $100,000 in value. Once we achieve that, since I am partnered, I'm not an investor. Let me preface this to everybody. I am a partner. I am a #1 minority owner in 3 of the largest developments in Zanzibar.
Wow.
So what I've done is I said, look, partner, since I'm already investing millions, I want to have first right of refusal to bid for the commercial contracts, the concierge contracts, the travel contracts, the transportation contracts. So if I can bring professionals at the Black Travel Expo opportunity and they are ready for business, we can take them over there and start developing legacy.
I love this. And legacy is so
Yeah.
important.
That's
Does
right.
that make sense?
That's
Absolutely.
right.
It does. It does. But also, just in case, you know, it's a lot of information in a short amount of time. So before, I know we got to move on quickly. Where can people find out more about the opportunity, this information?
Man, that is awesome. So what we're going to do with Maurice's endorsement, we're actually going to provide an actual one-time class to educate those people who want to find out what those opportunities are. And then we're going to reinforce it with our partner in June at the conference. So I'm going to say it again. So it's like you get your prerequisite, come get some exploratory information to see if you even qualify. It's like when you go to get your minority business entrepreneur certification, you got to go to an orientation. So we're going to have an orientation. There's going to be a special link for this orientation that your people can click on. And we
Is
will
it the
give them
Secrets of Wealth webinar?
That is correct. Yep. It's a master class that teach you the basics of how businesses develop, how real estate is developed, and how the access to the opportunities, and here's the qualifications. We will in detail in June spread out everything, how to get residency, how to take ownership, but you have to have met the prerequisite first, if that makes sense.
It
But
totally makes sense.
first things first, you got to be a member of the Black Travel Expo or get your ticket so that you can be part of an exclusive club.
And before, let's make sure that Maurice once again tells everyone how they can become a member and get their ticket to the Black Travel Expo.
Absolutely. So on the website right now, blacktravelexpo.co, there is a link on there so you can purchase your Expo Pass. And so the experience starts from there. Once you get your Expo Pass, then you'll start getting information about what's going to be provided for you when you show up at the Black Travel Expo in Atlanta. And then the membership starts at that point. And we're going to talk more about that live in Atlanta, how you can actually expand that membership so that you can take advantages of opportunities like this. So I'm very happy with this partnership that I have with DJ the Money Coach, and I cannot wait until June because he's got some things in store for you guys to tell you. I begged him not to tell you everything right now, to hold on.
Oh, he's dropping gems, and I'm anxious to learn more. So if I'm anxious, I know everybody else is. And I'm like, DJ, really? We got to wait until June?
But no, it's an exciting time, and he's absolutely correct. Join the Black Travel Expo family and membership, and we're going to open some doors for you.
Absolutely.
And so, okay, well, thank DJ. I know we actually have more guests and more info to share.
Yep, I was saying, we have our travel expert and business credit expert, Financially Free D. If we can bring her up, and she would tell you about the trip in its entirety. Again, exclusively for the Black Travel Expo, with the founder Maurice Foley, the #1 host Tomeka Jones on the board, and myself. So without further ado, Financially Free D, tell us about the trip and how we can engage through the Black Travel Expo exclusively.
Hi, Financially Free D.
Hi, Tomeka. Hi, Maurice. Hello,
up,
DJ. Hello, everyone out there. Okay, so let's talk about this trip. first and foremost, like Maurice, I travel the world and I've been all over. I am a beach destination kind of girl. I'm very biased. And when we went to Zanzibar, it literally was the most beautiful place I had ever been. So I'm not going to be long winded. I can get very excited about Zanzibar. It was truly an experience. There's people who laughed, there's people who cried, we danced, we ate. I mean, we were with our people. It was the indigenous people at that. We weren't just in commercial areas. We were there with the indigenous people. We learned a lot. We explored a lot. So I just want to extend the offer to you all. Our whole team with Black Travel Expo wants to extend the offer to you all who are going to be at the conference and who are watching now. We are going back to Zanzibar on July 18th. So from July 18th till July 27th, we arrive back in the United States. We will be there on a trip all done for you. Literally, you don't have to do anything but purchase your ticket and we take care of the rest. So if you need help with visas, we've got that. If you're nervous and you've never traveled internationally before, I do private Zooms for, you all, as well as the others who are going on the trip. I group up people who are traveling from the same cities. So if you are nervous and you're like, I need to return to the motherland, but I don't want to go by myself, or I've never been before, we are extending the invitation to you to join us on July 18th, 2023 as a group travel back to the motherland, not only to learn equity and ownership, but if you want to just have a good time and you just want to, be able to set your mind free, we want you all to join us. So that's all I really came here to say. What was that?
No, I was laughing.
We just laughing. I'm trying to get the information up because you said July. What are there? So how long? July 18th until when?
July 18th, and we return back to the United States on July 27th. So literally, the link to the trip is going to be in the description of wherever platform that you all are viewing. And so as soon as you actually make your deposit, and we are doing a special offer for Black Travel Expo for a $500 deposit. Like, you cannot beat that. $500, and you secure your spot, you secure your seat. We go ahead, send that money to Zanzibar. And once you have that, we'll start to actually have Zoom meetings in which we discuss everything that you need to know. Even if you have never, ever, ever traveled out of the United States before, you'll be okay. We had several people last time who were in the same situation. So I'm telling you, it's something you don't want to miss. Definitely.
And so, Dee, where can I sign up? If it's not just me, where can everybody else sign up? But see, I guess I'm being a little selfish here, I guess. I forgot that I'm a host and I'm
Definitely.
I'm not host. So where can everybody go sign up?
Everybody can sign up. We're going to have a link wherever you're viewing this. We're going to have a link in the description bar of wherever. So I believe if
it should be there right now. You might even be able to show it on the screen, Maurice.
Yes, absolutely. I'm going to bring it up right now. Go ahead.
And what we can do when he shows it, give them a snapshot. We got a little 40-second encapsulation video to show you what the actual things that are indigenous to Zanzibar. We got this thing called a sandbar trip where, like the Red Sea, it opens up and you actually do a party in the middle of the Indian Ocean. It's spectacular. Can we run that spot and then have Maurice put that link up and then we can close? We've got a special guest, a sales executive from Zanzibar waiting just to say hello to our audience. And we just want to show you this is what the pom-pom lifestyle is about. And if you don't know what that means plenty of money, peace of mind. Come join us on the beaches of the world.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Plenty of money, peace of mind. If you can,
your graphic and
Yep. So if we could play that little video clip and show them that link, and then we could just come to a closure and just wrap up and answer a couple of questions and be out of here and see you in June.
Yes, if you have questions and comments, feel free. I know we all are talking, but again, it's not just for us. It's for you as well. So feel free to drop some comments and questions in. We probably have a few more minutes. So Maurice, want to go ahead and roll the next
video?
I'm
going to play the "Come Join Us in Zanzibar." Is that correct? Please. Yeah, that one right there. I love it. Hold on. Zanzibar!
this.
Oh,
Okay, so
man.
what's it? What the pom? Because I'm thinking, palm trees.
Yeah,
So take me out of.
The
Correct
pom
me,
that-
please.
yeah,
plenty of
pom,
money
plenty
and
of money
peace of mind.
and peace of mind. So if
Plenty
you
of
got
money
plenty
and
of money, peace of mind, and exotic destinations with the Black Travel Expo, you got a win-win formula. That's what you
Love
have
it.
all together at the end of the
Love
day.
it.
And all they have to do, there's a link that Maurice has.
Yeah, I'm
Like
about to
you
put it
said,
up right now.
it's a
Is this the
$500
link?
deposit exclusively. Yep, that's the link right
Okay.
there.
Got me
And,
to it.
it's a limited opportunity. We're not taking 100 million people. I think
Right.
we're only taking about 30 people. I think.
Oh,
Yes.
That's a
Yeah,
good group.
it's exclusive and small because when Maurice and I talked when he was in Cape Town, he did a group of 15. Then he did another group of 15. That works out well because we can keep that intimate relationship, make you feel special, and then we can do some special things. So we do a whiteout party, we do a red carpet, and then we actually take them to actually look at the development that we actually are building as well. So you get the best of both worlds, if that makes sense. So
yes.
first, you get your ticket to the Black Travel Expo conference. Second, you secure your seat on this exclusive trip so you can deposit your $500. And then third, get yourself some education if you believe that you don't just want to have the experience, but you want to have a piece of paradise and that $1.3 billion opportunity. Now, let me mind you with this. It's going to be hundreds of billions of dollars. It's going to be made on Zanzibar because Zanzibar is just as exotic as Mauritius. It's just exotic as Maldives, but it's not been canalized where it's been over expensive. But guess what? It will be. You follow what I mean?
Right.
So if you're able to see the opportunity and you can afford it and it makes sense, why not get some education? So what we want to do in this master class is educate you with the prerequisites of what it requires to get in position in June, if it makes sense for when we bring our partners to tell you all about it in detail. So they're going to come all the way from Zanzibar on our behalf to talk to our members exclusively about the developments. We're not building one resort that has 230 units. We're building 3. And we also are building one that's the largest timber, tower in the world that'll be finished in 2030. So think about this. This is the thing I love about Maurice. He talked about fintech. Ask yourself a question, Tomeka and Maurice. If you had a chance to buy a headquarters in Silicon Valley before it became Silicon Valley, would that have changed your family for generations to come?
Absolutely.
What if you saw the curve of people going to Austin, Texas to get a tax, benefit and building Southwest Silicon Valley?
Right.
What if you caught that curve, which is booming right now?
Yeah.
Guess what? In Zanzibar, I'm at the table. They're actually building the headquarters for Zanzibar Silicon Valley at our headquarters in Zanzibar.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's
so
amazing.
We were literally at the inaugural international conference. I was a guest to actually talk about B2B business, to actually bring all the technology for us to Zanzibar for all of Tanzania. This is what we're talking about. So I'm going to give a little sample appetizer in the master class, and then we're going to give you the main course in June when I do the keynote speak.
Okay.
If that makes sense?
Yes. Yes.
So what I would like to be able to do now, if Sharon's there, I would like to be able to have Sharon come on, and we'll just tell you a little bit. So in the master class, we're going to tell you eventually how to educate you, how to get visas, how to access the opportunity. Sharon, how you doing?
Hi, DJ.
Yes.
Hi, Sharon. Welcome.
Hey, see, look at that. And kudos to Sharon because they're 9 hours ahead. What time is it there, Sharon?
It's almost 4 a.m.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wait a minute. See, if I missed this, the audience may have missed this. So, Sharon, are you currently in Zanzibar?
Yes, I'm currently in Zanzibar.
Oh, we have to share that with, I think we may have missed that, DJ. Everyone, welcome. Sharon, I want to make sure I pronounce your last name correctly.
My last name is Ogalo.
Ogalo. Sharon Ogalo.
Yes.
She is right now joining us live from Zanzibar. That's a big deal.
Yes.
Hey, thank you for being here.
And I'm looking forward to having you also coming down to Zanzibar and showing you the wonderful projects that we're doing, as well as to have you experience the culture that we have down in Zanzibar.
Yes, thank you. What time is it in Zanzibar right now?
It's 3 a.m.
Oh my God, we are privileged.
3
Thank you.
a.m. Friday. 3 a.m. Friday.
Yes, sir.
3 a.m. Friday. And Sharon is one of the best sales executives you can find on the planet. She took great care of our tourists and our business investors while we're there. So Sharon, could you just quickly give them a summary of why CPS is so powerful with the partnership that we have with DJ the Money Coach and what the project looks like, and then we'll let you go and we'll wrap this up, and why it's important to have this opportunity exclusively with us.
Sure. First of all, I would like to thank you for the great opportunity that we've gotten to work with you, DJ, as you've shown tremendous support for our properties, as well as our partnership has been a key factor in helping us to achieve our goals and to share the beauty of Zanzibar with the world. So thank you for joining this exciting journey. So at CPS, we are real estate developers in Zanzibar, currently with 2 projects in Zanzibar. Whereby we have the Soul being a residential resort and Town being an urban development. So actually the Soul is currently sold out, and we're so excited, looking forward to hand over the development at the end of the year. So I hope DJ and the team will be able to join us during the handover as we hand over the properties to you and the team. So right now we have another exciting project called the Burj Zanzibar, said to be the tallest timber building in the world, with amazing views of the ocean, as well as you get to enjoy amazing amenities right that are overlooking the ocean. So looking forward to also, already we are selling, it's already sold out on the 7th and 8th floor. So in terms of the reception, it's already being sold out quite well. So another thing with our development from Town, we have quite a lot of properties to meet different investor needs, whereby we have properties starting from $44,900 for a 1-bedroom apartment. So whether you're looking for something that is ready to move in or something that you can pay gradually until completion, we have quite a lot of opportunities. In addition to that, Zanzibar economy is growing in terms of tourism. We see a lot of people are coming to visit the island. This in turn means that there's a high demand for vacation rentals or hospitality properties. So this is a really good market to invest into, as Zanzibar is an emerging market as well. So you are investing at the right time. You're coming in at the right time, meaning that by the time the properties are completed, your property will have already appreciated. Despite currently us going through, if you look at inflation, the US right now, inflation is at 6%, while in Tanzania or Zanzibar, inflation is around 4.8%. So your money will be going, your money is actually growing, and you get to earn up to 21% return on investment. So other than this, I could go on and go on about the benefits of investing in Zanzibar, but I would like for you to come and experience it in June. Join us, come and visit Zanzibar, come and see it for yourself.
Love
You know,
it.
one thing I want to point out as well, that conversion rate from US dollar to Zanzibar, it's to our advantage as US citizens. I know all about it,
Exactly.
having to, going over to South Africa all the time as well. And the same with Zanzibar. It is the next big thing. And I cannot wait to get there.
Man, that is awesome. Well, Sharon, I appreciate you coming on at
Thank you,
3, 4
Sharon.
Thank you
o'clock
so
in the morning.
much.
And thank you for chiming in. Just wanted to show our members that we are playing this game at the highest level. And we have an acronym that we use called STEAM. So it's science, technology, entrepreneurship, access to membership. And guess what? Membership starts with the Black Travel Expo.
Absolutely.
Get your ticket to the conference. Second step.
It's below. If you just so
Exactly.
everyone knows where DJ is talking about, you see the ticker below. That's where you go now.
Exactly.
Stay on the video.
Right now, I will be there, Tomeka. So I will be there to talk about Zanzibar. I don't know if I'm supposed to say Maurice, so I'm not going to be quiet. But we got some major things. So definitely click that link, and you need to be there in June. I will be there.
Absolutely.
It's the secrets of wealth webinar.com /BTE.
Yep.
Okay,
and
now we have a few more things, and then you can go up there, go log on right away, right? Yep. So what do we have? We have more guests. I love this.
I mean, we basically wanted to show your organization, how we are committed. It's got to be 3 wins in every relationship. First, the Black Travel Expo members, they have to win with exclusive information you can't get anywhere on the planet.
That's right.
Second, the Black Travel Expo has to win that they have exclusive destinations on the planet that are, 5-star. And then we win if we actually have access to that membership. And that's what we want to bring, that we have cooperative economics, networking, and our own ecosystem. That's really what we're about at the end of the day, because we don't need to depend on anybody when we got great people like Maurice.
And that's one of the foundations that we have of Black Travel Expo, is to creating partnerships and collaborations with each other. That's very, very important. It's very vital to the success of this platform.
Absolutely.
That is absolutely correct. So last thing we want to do, I think we have, Ali is there. He actually is the general manager. Yes, he actually is general manager. Ali, my young friend, this is one of the best people. I'm going to tell you, before there were contracts, there were handshakes. And this young man here is exceptional. And I shook his hand. He said, DJ, people tell me they're coming back. They're going to do all these elaborate things, and they never come. So I didn't really take too much of what you were saying. And I said, Ali, I'll be back with more people. Ali, give us about 60, 90 seconds. Say hello to the people live from Zanzibar. This is the best person I've met on the planet.
Wait a minute. He's got to be powerful. He's King Ali. You missed that. You said Ali. You didn't say King Ali. Okay. So hello, King Ali. And thank you for joining us. Another surprise guest from Zanzibar, everyone. Hello.
Hello, everyone. By name King Ali, all the way from Zanzibar. Africa is my home, and I'm proud of being an African. So first of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank God for me meeting Mr. DJ. I met Mr. DJ in a normal way, like a normal client, but fortunately, he's changing my life step by step. So trust me, anyone out there, before you get into much questions, just go check the Black Travel Expo, and trust me, everything is gonna change. Because we're out of time, I won't explain much. Stay blessed. See you in Zanzibar.
Well, I look forward to meeting you there.
Yes, King Ali, we're so happy you joined us. And as you can see, we have we're getting hand claps of appreciation for you, and even Sharon for joining us. So thank you so much. And Africa has a place, and I would love to say many people's heart, especially us people of color. So, but thank you. We are excited to get there and experience the beauty of Zanzibar.
Yeah, and King Ali, he runs a whole beautiful resort that we stayed at twice. And King Ali is, I think, how old are you again, King Ali? You're about 24, 25?
I'm 24.
Oh,
24 years of age, and he's the general manager of a multi-million-dollar resort that just opened about 2 years ago, and he took care of our whole group. He did everything for us, first class transportation, everything, laid out all the amenities for us, came back and took great care of us, and we did an exclusive deal with him. I said, you know what, King Ali, you're going to be part of our family for the rest of the life. And so he's actually going to be running Zanzibar projects for us under our umbrella. See, that's what group economics is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Cooperative economics at the highest level. We bring that together with the Black Travel Expo, and you got magic made in heaven.
Wow. King Ali, just remember when I get there, I'm 24 too, okay? We all are 24, right, y'all?
So I don't want to take up any more of your time. We appreciate you, King Ali. Thanks for coming on, my friend. And we're going to wrap this thing up because I know we went a little bit over, and we apologize for that. But this is just an appetizer, ladies and gentlemen. The full main course is June 9th, 10th, and 11th at the Black Travel Expo. Get your exclusive ticket right now to go on that trip. You've seen King Ali. You've seen Sharon. We're going to provide you with the best cooperative economics ecosystem tied together that you can ever experience on this planet, because this is how it's meant to be. And why get the experience when you can own equity in ownership as well. And I'll show you that in a prerequisite in the master class. And that's pretty much all I got for you. I want to thank you, Maurice, for trusting us to come on the platform to partner with us. We want to make sure that we create amazing relationship for your members. And we want to make sure we do extraordinary trips. And we want to make sure we own everything that we blow up from a cultural standpoint.
Well, you're quite welcome. And that's the reason why I created this space and this platform, because I wanted to make sure that everyone knew who you are and what you're doing out there in the world, especially in Zanzibar. So if we don't have access, how do we know? And so, you know, this is very important. It's very key and vital, so that I made sure that we launched this webinar series with you to show the importance of how we need to network and come together and collaborate and partner, so that we can all move forward as a culture. We're talking about, we talk about, you know, leaving legacies and all of that, but most importantly, culturally, we've got to move forward together.
Exactly. Hey, that's a drop the mic right there. And we got one last spot that actually gives you an encompassing of just a highlight of what the master class would look like. And I want to leave you with what we leave with all the time. I wish you a pom-pom lifestyle. That's plenty of money, peace of mind. I want you to come join us at the conference at the Black Travel Expo, and then travel exclusively with us to the beautiful motherland called Zanzibar. And let's go have a drink together and enjoy our lives together and have peace.
Well, you know what? I can't think of a better way to end this. What a great, hey, you guys, what a great first series to help talk about the Black Travel Expo and what's more to come. I wish we all had a cocktail to say cheers to a great show, but we will see you all at the Black Travel. Yes. We will see you all at the Black Travel Expo, June 9th, 10th, and 11th. Go say hi to DJ. Come say hi to DJ, the Money Coach, and Financially Free D. We're going to have a good time. And then we're going to learn how we can make sure we take advantage of that next trip to Zanzibar, July 18th through 27th. Thank you all so much for joining us. Wait, one more thing. Oh, somebody said they meant yes. Look out for the replay. Look out for the replay. We'll have the replay for you. On that note, you all have a wonderful night. And once again, we will see you at the Black Travel Expo, June 9th, 10th, and 11th.
That's right. We will party with you till the sun comes up.